on that note, let's do another little exercise. So this one's going to go a tiny bit deeper, but we're not going to go too deep at the moment. This is called focusing. Has anyone heard of focusing in relation to transpersonal counselling? Yeah, you have, Liz? Cool. So, yeah, you have too, David? Yeah. So it's a process that was created by a man called Eugene Gendlin. I think that's how you say his name. I'll put a link to his work anyway. And it's basically a way of creating a dialogue with something that's going on, whether it's emotional, whether it's a relationship, whether it's work, whether it's an illness. Like, it doesn't really matter what it is. Anything that we need to explore, you can use focusing for. So I'll invite you, maybe before we just brought up a little fear. So if you like, you can maybe work with that. If there's something else you want to work with, feel free to. I would suggest, because this is just a little exercise and we're online, that you don't go into anything too horrendous. That would be something to do in a proper session. But just something that's easily workable with. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. So if anyone would prefer to turn your cameras off, you're welcome to. Otherwise, feel free to just close your eyes, and I'm going to turn my voice into counselling mode now. So we'll just do this for about three minutes, and this is just to give you a little bit of sense. So I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes and just bringing to mind the sense that you would like to work with. Perhaps it's a fear, perhaps it's an anger, perhaps it's a sadness, perhaps it's a situation. Whatever it is, just allowing that to come to mind. And as you do that, I invite you to just gently, with open curiosity, scan through the body and just notice if there's a part of the body that is speaking to you right now. You might notice a pain or some kind of sensation, or you might just have a general sense that there's a part of the body that needs to speak now. And when you find that part of the body, I'll just invite you to sit with it for a moment. You can thank it for coming into your awareness. We're not trying to fix anything, just allowing it to be. And perhaps you could notice if there's some colour to that part of the body, to that sensation. What colour might it be? And perhaps you might notice if that part of the body, that sensation, has a shape. And perhaps you could notice if that sensation has a temperature. Is it hot or cold? And perhaps you could notice what the quality of it is, if you could reach out and touch it. It might be soft or hard or spongy, or might feel like grass or metal or clay. Just getting a sense of the texture of it. Now, just imagining sitting somewhere safe. Maybe you're sitting on a log by the river, or sitting on the beach under the sun. Or maybe you're sitting right where you are now. And just imagine that you could sit next to that sensation, just inviting it to sit next to you like an old friend. And perhaps you could ask that sensation, what does it need from you right now? What can you offer it? Perhaps you could ask it how it would like to feel. Or there might be another question you have for it. And perhaps whatever it needs, maybe it's possible for you to offer that now. Maybe it needs a hug. Maybe it just needs some acknowledgement. Maybe it needs an agreement for you to do something. And when you're ready, just thanking that part of you for coming and spending time with you today. Reassuring it that at any time you can come back and spend more time just giving it the love and attention that it needs. And when you're ready, bringing your awareness back into the heart center, imagining a glowing ball of beautiful, cleansing golden light. And I invite you to inhale as that ball moves up above your head, and exhale as that ball moves down below your feet. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, bringing that golden ball back up towards the heavens. And exhale, down below the feet. 1 more inhale. And 1 more exhale. And inhaling back to center, feeling comfortable, calm, and refreshed. And when you're ready, you can gently allow the eyes to open. Welcome back. So that was a super quick little dive through. Normally something like that would take about 20 minutes or so, and we might go through a few times, but that's to give you a quick taste of focusing work.